There are very few places left where silence still exists. Not the absence of conversation, but the absence of interruption. No traffic in the distance, no low electrical hum in the background, no constant reminders of chaos threading through the air, just space. At first it feels unfamiliar, even uncomfortable. We're not used to silence. We fill it instinctively, with sound, with movement, with distraction, as though silence were something incomplete, something we need to correct. Silence is not empty. It's a presence of its own. Emily Dickinson once described it as the soul's distinct connection with infinity, not a void, a threshold. When sound falls away, something else emerges, gradually. The mind, which is accustomed to constant input, might not know what to do at first. It searches, reaches for stimulation, replays unpleasant fragments of thought. Silence reveals our underlying mental movement, and sometimes this is louder than any traffic jam could be. The thoughts we carry without noticing, the tension we hold without naming, the vigilant restlessness that we have mistaken for normal. In a world structured around constant engagement, silence becomes a kind of interruption, a break in that continuity. And that break feels disorienting, because without all that external noise, we're left alone with our own mind. Modern environments are designed to prevent this. Sound is layered continuously. Music in public spaces, notifications and private ones, videos, podcasts, background noise, constant. And over time, the nervous system adapts. Not by becoming calmer, by becoming accustomed to stimulation. This creates a subtle dependency, and silence begins to feel unnatural. But maybe your body wants something else a bit deeper down. In natural environments, forests, coastlines, remote landscapes, sound behaves differently. It's not constant. It arrives in intervals, wind through trees, waves against rock, birdsong throughout the day. This rhythm matters because the nervous system responds not just to sound, but to variation. Moments of quiet allow our bodies to recalibrate, to shift out of vigilance, to rest. Without these gaps, there is no true pause, only continuation. And so silence, when it returns, can feel almost overwhelming. You begin to notice the small things, the movement of your own breath, the subtle pressure of the chair or the ground beneath you, the sound of your own footsteps. This is not the silence of absence, it's the silence of attention. And with it, you allow for something to shift. Perhaps this is why silence has always been sought, by writers, by monks, by those who step away from the noise of the world, not only to escape it, but to understand their place in it more clearly. Because in silence, you can begin to hear differently. And in that quiet, mindful place, we can stop focusing on where we want to be and instead recognize where we are. We begin to use our senses once again, once the onslaught isn't there to repress them. We are able to do nothing for a moment, to pause, to recalibrate, the antithesis of constant attention, constant striving. We can observe without judgment or trying to switch off. We can acknowledge the chatter. We can hear our brains trying to get us to fix it, to do, to achieve. We can understand that those thoughts are, in fact, just the chatter of our brains, and nothing is forcing us to act on any of them. Like clouds in the sky or leaves on a river, they will pass. Essentially, we can pause, and that which has been long obscured by the noise becomes perceptible to us once again.